story as old as time. I'm going to use it to illustrate a point of the modern era and perhaps previous eras. The story goes like this. It's the very beginning of time. It's Genesis in the Bible. It's the first and second chapter of the first book, the creation account. And God makes man and gives him some duties. He tells man to name the animals. But after he names the animals, he realizes that there's no suitable helper for the man, and that man is alone. And God makes this assertion. He says it's not good for man to be alone. And so from there, he creates woman. As the story goes, he puts Adam, the man, to sleep and pulls out of his rib and forms woman. Forms the first woman. And Adam awakens from this slumber and sees this beautiful woman in front of him and lets out sort of this poetic response. And he says, this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. And I want to pick up on that idea. Hear me now. I'm creatively interpreting this. I'm not saying that this is how I would preach a sermon if I was teaching it to a church. I'm just having some fun with words, so to speak. Play on words, wordplay, as it were. And so, the wordplay is this: bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, because today, in this day and age, and I think perhaps across time, I don't know, but I think there is a factor of like attracts like for men and women, for husband and wife that end up together, where a similar level of aesthetic preference and standards are attracted to one another. So like people who don't really like to work out probably will be attracted to someone who probably doesn't like to work out. But my favorite thing is to look aesthetically at outfits and fashion. That people like if I see a husband and a wife like today at the soccer tournament that I'm coaching at, I look at their outfits, I look at the style that they have and the amount of effort they put into it, and kind of their overall appearance, and I can tell, you can match them. There's like this equal level. And I just love looking at that because it kind of makes you wonder, where am I on that